chances are you know that there are 24 major time zones in the world, which correspond roughly to the 24 hours in a day. But what time is it on the moon? That is a question that NASA is trying to get ahead of. See, in order for GPS to work, or in order for two computers to talk to each other, they all need to know what time it is. That's a problem in space. Time doesn't flow at the same speed everywhere, and that's due to an effect called gravitational time dilation. It's not as scary as it sounds. When you see an image like this, imagine each grid section represents a unit of both space and time. Nearer to the large object, those units stretch not just in space, but in time. This means that time takes longer to elapse one unit where it's stretched by gravity. In other words, objects with larger masses have more gravitational pull and slow time near them. The larger the object, the stronger the gravity, the slower time moves near it. The moon is so much smaller than Earth that when comparing two identical clocks, the one on the moon would gain 56 microseconds per Earth day. That may not seem like a lot, but it's enough to cause problems between two computers trying to communicate in different gravity. Why? Cheryl Gremling, NASA's lead on lunar position, navigation, timing, and standards, put it like this. For something traveling at the speed of light, like data or light itself, 56 microseconds is the time it takes to travel the length of 168 football fields. So for someone on Earth observing or trying to communicate with an object or team or piece of equipment on the moon, if they aren't compensating for that difference, over the course of a day they could be looking 168 football fields away from the right place. Coordinated lunar time, LTC, will likely be determined by a weighted average of a number of atomic clocks spread throughout the moon's surface, similar to how universal coordinated time is calculated on Earth. And the idea is that if we ever want to establish a permanent base on the moon or go to Mars, we'll have a template for how to set up time zones on other planets, or at the very least, be able to talk to all of our friends still back down on Earth.